Hey there guys, and welcome to my next video. So today I want to talk a little bit about sleep. A lot of my videos are normally about diet, nutrition, a little bit about exercise, mainly to do with fat loss. But today I really want to talk about sleep. It's a big issue for a lot of people. I get asked about it all the time. It's very underlooked when it comes to body transformation. You have to get your sleep right. If you don't get enough sleep, you will not get optimum results. You will not feel good, you will not end up looking better, and you definitely won't be living and performing your best. And that's what this is all about. It's about looking better, feeling better, and of course, living better. So let's have a little look at sleep and how we can improve it. I know it's a hard thing for people to try and improve because there's so much stuff that happens in life. So what I want to try and do is give you 4 or 5 little tips and things you can do that are going to improve your nightly sleep, and also try and get you to understand a bit about what sleep is. So, generally speaking, sleep is a form of recovery. It's something you need to do in order to function properly. Your body can't function properly without enough sleep, and you also can't change the way your body works without sleep. If you do an exercise, for example, you need to rest and recover in order to gain results. Part of that is sleep. Now, you've probably heard it plenty of times that you need around 7 to 9 hours sleep a night. Most people say, as standard, as a standard figure, 8 hours a night. You get 8 hours sleep a night, you'd be fine. Okay, it's not kind of simple as that. Sleep works in cycles that last around an hour and a half, so 90 minutes. And you need around 35 cycles a week, roughly. If you can get around 35 cycles a week, you're generally going to be able to recover better and perform better. If you only get around 25 to 30 cycles a week, you're probably going to feel pretty shitty at the end of it. So if you look at things in terms of cycles, you can start adapting things a little bit. So if you are busy through the week, say if you only get 4 hours sleep, 5 hours sleep, or whatever it is, you're only having a few cycles, you can make up for it on other days. So for example, if on one night you only get 4 cycles, so 4 lots of 90 minutes, then the following night or the night after, go for 6 cycles. So as long as throughout that week you end up getting around 35, 90-minute cycles, then you are going to feel better just by doing it. In terms of cycles as well, this is quite a hard one for you to manage, but I'll tell you about it anyway. You want to try and wake up towards the end of a cycle. Now, if you can wake up with natural light, which I know is hard to do because people have time restraints and stuff, then you are going to naturally wake up at the end of your cycle. If you have a line, you don't have an alarm on, again, you'll naturally wake up at the end of your cycle. You can buy special light alarms that actually emit natural light into your room. They are quite expensive, and I don't know whether they work as well as they say they do, to be honest with you. I don't know enough about them, but I know you can get them. So to be completely optimum, you want to wake up gradually, like that, towards the end of your cycle. If you know you can fall asleep pretty quickly, you can kind of work this out with your alarm clocks in the morning. So if you can do that, great. If you can't, don't worry about it too much if you struggle to get to sleep. I'm going to give you some other tips to help you get to sleep anyway, and also help you wake up in the morning. So, the first tip is quite obvious, right? Lights out, pretty much. Most people, when they go to bed at night, tend to spend a lot of time on the computer beforehand, watching TV, or probably more destructive towards your sleep pattern is being on your phone. This is not just because it keeps your mind active at the end of the night and you're thinking about stuff. It's more to do with something called blue light. So all screens emit blue light, and your eyes take blue light, send that information to your brain, and it stops your brain from shutting down, ready for sleep. So as long as you're looking at that, you're not going to be able to shut your brain down properly. You're going to be thinking about stuff, and it's going to be keeping you awake. So if you can turn off any blue light, so things like especially mobile phones and computers, TV can get away with a little bit, but especially mobile phones and computers, and ideally TVs, around 90 minutes before you go to sleep, or maybe an hour before you go to sleep to start off with, you're going to find it so much easier when you close your eyes just to nod off, and you're going to get a much better night's sleep because you're preparing your mind to go to sleep. So that's the number one tip I would say, to try and do that. The next one is, if you get in bed and you are maybe tired but your mind's racing, don't just lie there. This whole thing that your parents might have told you at some point, saying just lie in bed, eventually you'll fall asleep, it doesn't really work. The problem is, if your mind's thinking about something and you're lying there, you've got nothing to distract your mind from thinking about it. So it's going to get worse and worse, and it's almost like you get deeper and deeper and deeper in thought because you've got nothing else distracting you. So you can do two things. If you know how to do it, you can kind of meditate. If you don't know how to do that, I'm not going to tell you how to do it on this video. Go out and learn how to do it. It is quite a useful technique. I might do a video on it at a later date, but not really in the scope of this one. So you can do that if you want to. The easiest thing to do is just go and do something else. So don't turn on your laptop or don't turn on your phone or your TV or anything like that. Maybe grab a book, have a read of something, more fiction than fact, to be honest with you, because the facts can obviously get your mind racing again. Go and do the washing up if you want. Go do a stretch downstairs. Stretching is quite good for that. Even go and clean the house if you want to. Yes, I know you're not sleeping, but it is still a form of rest, and it is going to take your mind off stuff. Do that for half an hour, then go back to bed. Try it again, and it probably will help you sleep better by doing that. So that's another thing you can do. The other thing, which might sound a bit weird, is the position you are in bed. Now, your body is psychologically, if you like, designed to protect itself. So when you go to sleep at night, if you're lying in bed like this, outright on your bed, and you're open, your body actually takes a lot longer for you to go to sleep. The best position for you to be in, actually, to go to sleep is almost in a fetal position, and also with your strongest arm on the outside of the bed. So if you're leaning on your weakest side, have your strongest arm on the outside in a slight fetal position, because you're protecting all your vital organs, and that will naturally cause your body to release certain hormones that will help you sleep better, because it knows you're protecting, you're going to get a better night's sleep. So do that more than starfishing, and again, you'll find it easier to get to sleep to start off with. Another good one, I think will be our last one, is getting up in the morning. Loads and loads and loads and loads of people snooze in the morning. It is the worst possible thing you can do. It sets you up for a bad day, so try not to snooze. Even if you snooze for half an hour and get an extra half an hour sleep, 15 minutes sleep, you're not going to feel as good as if you just get up. So if you set your alarm, as soon as it goes off, just train yourself the night before and say, when it goes off, I'm going to turn up and get out of bed. So lie in bed, alarm goes off, count to yourself, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you're doing that, get up, turn around, get your feet, stand up in about 5 seconds. Don't give yourself time to think about snoozing. As soon as you do that, your body is going to go, boom, I'm up. It's going to start pumping blood around your body, and it's going to start preparing yourself to be awake. It's going to release all the hormones it needs to keep you awake and keep you focused. If you can, and it's probably not the best time of year for it now, but if you can, get some sun onto you. Get some sun onto you, it's going to release even more hormones. Get some natural light onto it, and you're going to feel awake very, very, very quickly, and get you prepared for the rest of the day. And you will feel better throughout the day by doing that than what you would do if you got an extra half an hour's sleep in bed from a snooze. Anyway, I hope those tips have helped. Try and do a few of them. Do them one at a time if you want, or do them all together. It's up to you, whatever you think's easiest. And try and see if they improve your sleep. I'm sure they will. And if you do improve your sleep, I promise you, you will start to look better, you will start to feel better, and you will start to live better. As always, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like it, please share it. If you've got any questions or anything, just comment below or PM me and let me know. And as always, head over to the website, onlinefatloss.co.uk. I've got loads of blogs and loads of videos on there, giving me loads of free advice and tips. You can also download a free foundation PDF, which talks about diet and nutrition to help you look better, feel better, and live better. Right then, guys, I shall see you in my next video. Cheers.